Hi guys, my name is Ashley and I'm going to tell you how I raised over $15 million in the last 4 years. To start, I want to tell you a little bit about my background. So I barely graduated high school. I had absolutely no idea what a valuation meant, what a PE fund is, what an angel investor was, like what anything was. I was like not the smartest when it came to raising money, but I'm a creator, I'm a founder, I create brands, and when you create brands, you need money to run and operate them. So it was something that I quickly had to learn, but I guess I just want you to know that anyone can learn how to do this. I learned how to do it, you can learn how to do it. So I've raised over $15 million several different ways over the last 4+ years, and I'm gonna walk you through all of them, from the easiest to the hardest. So my first way is, and I suggest everyone do this, check out crowdfunding sources. I raised $15,000 on Kickstarter. I made a cute little video, super cheap. I think I did it on my iPhone. I uploaded it and I raised $15,000 in like 2 days. So the reason why Kickstarter is good is because everyone has friends, they have family, and they have some kind of network, right? Create a Kickstarter, send it out to people, and then people like your friends and family, your network will just naturally donate money to you to help you succeed in your new project. So I always suggest people to start with Kickstarter because I really do believe it's free money. There's also this like weird crowd behind Kickstarter who just wants to give their money to people and help people, so do it. The next one is LinkedIn. So I raised over $200,000 on LinkedIn. And how I did that is I would focus on my area. So 2 things, focus on your area and focus on your industry. So I'm gonna use me as an example. I live in Southern California. I have a food and beverage company, right? My company Spudsy is the one that I raised $200,000 for from investors on LinkedIn. And how I did that is I would search angel investors or food and beverage investors or CPG investors in the search bar. Then I would focus on the region. So California, Los Angeles, Orange County, then a ton of them pop up, right? I think you may need to upgrade your LinkedIn account, which is what I did, so you can message people. Come up with a message that you want to send people. Hi, my name's Ashley. I have a brand called Spudsy. We're doing X amount in revenue. We've been around for X amount of time. We have these products. The demand is amazing, and we're looking to do a friends and family angel investor round. I'd love to send you my pitch deck, right? So I sent a message like that on LinkedIn to about between 100 and 150 investors, and like 5 of them got back to me. The 5 that got back to me lived in the Southern California and LA region because that's what I was focusing on. And the reason why I was focusing on that is because I want to drive to them. I want to get in front of their faces because I know if I'm in front of them and I'm pitching them my idea, they're not going to say no, right? Because I'm that confident in like my brand and my product and myself and like what it is I have to offer. And I feel like getting in front of an investor, they see that confidence and they want to give you money. So that's very important in this process. I met them in person, and then 2 out of the 5 people, each of them put in, 3 out of the 5 people, one guy put in $100,000 and the other ones each put in 50 grand. So that's how I raised the money on LinkedIn. Next, that's kind of what was my seed money. It got me up and going, starting. Then I started entering all these major retailers, Costco, Whole Foods, Sprouts. Like I was entering them all at one time, and I'm like, oh, I need more money, right? So at this time, I really had like a proven concept. What I have learned and what I'm seeing in the market today is these PE funds, these family funds, these VC investors, they don't want to invest in you unless you have proof of concept and they can see that like you have proof of an idea. You have the revenue. Are you close to profitability? Do you have the team? What's your projections? What's your trajectory look like? Like that's important when it comes to these big guys. This is like they're not screwing around, right? They're very, very financially smart human beings, and they want to know that they're putting their money in a good place that's going to give them a return on their investment in X amount of years. So I did the same thing as I did on LinkedIn. I went through Crunchbase. I went through press release articles. So, for example, I looked at what other salty snack brands in the industry had recently raised money and who they raised money from. When I saw that, I would email those funds, right? I'd send them emails. Hey, my name's Ashley. Attaches my pitch deck. I'm raising this amount of money. I'm doing this amount of revenue. Are you currently investing, right? Did that to, again, over 100 different PE funds and family funds. Several of them got back to me, and ultimately that's how I found the guys that gave me the first investment, my Series A raise, $3 million. And they did follow-on investments over the next couple of years in Spudsy, multi-million of dollars. And then when I transitioned into Sprinkles, they did the same thing. They supported the Sprinkles brand, one, because they're a part of the Sprinkles brand, but two, because they believe in the person running it, they believe in the idea, they believe in the concept. And I mean, that's how you raise money. You got to find the people that have the money, and you have to knock on their doors and not take no for an answer. And you can't just send an email to 5 people and expect like, oh, I reached out to them, no one's interested. 5 people is not enough. You have to reach out to hundreds of people to get a yes. That just makes your odds that much greater of somebody saying yes. So that's my advice. Start with Kickstarter. I believe it's free money, or the other crowdfunding platform that I can't think of right now. Move to LinkedIn as like a seed angel investment round, a bigger round. And then once you've kind of proven out your thesis and your concept, you start researching PE funds. Really, you should be taking notes along the way of like, oh, let me put them on their radar for when I'm ready for a PE family fund to invest in me. Let's save them in my inbox in a folder so I can reach out to them in the future. That's basically what you do. And I think it's like a numbers game. Like you put in the work, put in the reps, and eventually you're going to get feedback from these people, or they're going to lead you to somebody else who they know in their network who actually is looking to invest in something that you offer. And pitching all of these investors, like the most crucial piece of advice I could give you is you have to like come off from the get-go well prepared. You need a pitch deck. You need a legit pitch deck that tells you all the necessary things that they want to see. This was really hard for me in the beginning because I didn't have this, and I paid a lot of money to a lot of people to help me create this. So if this is something that you're interested in and you want to learn how to build an investor pitch deck, A to Z, literally to the point where I walk you through every single page, tell you exactly what information you need to have on there, and you could attach it to these emails that you send to these investors, click the link below and it will lead you to my website to purchase the course. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, like my little heart button, and send it to someone you know.